It's time for Manmin Magazine that delivers good news around the church. Today's Manmin Magazine is about the 2024 Manmin Praise Contest that was held on July 28th. Weekly News 2024, the second project of the Growth for the Faith. Reading the Bible is underway from August 1st to the November 30th. Hope you join the project to have a more mature faith. All of them were so great. It seems like there's so many talented people out there. They are skillful, also they inspire the audience. It was amazing praise contest. This year marks the first Manmin Praise Contest, the stage for hidden talents. Because I'm busy, I think I've been turning back my back on Father God a lot. I participated in the praise contest to please God the Father and to share my testimony of the grace I've received with the saints.
이 은혜를 나누면 좋겠다라는 생각으로 그렇게 준비해왔던 것 같아요.
아, 나를 기다리고 계셨구나라는.
Oh, I felt that God the Father was waiting for me, so I prepared with more gratitude.
마음이 가져서 더 감사하게 준비를 했던 것 같습니다.
A stage of grace and moving. Let's take a look of a 2024 Manmin Praise Contest. This is the site of the 2024 Manmin Praise Contest preliminary round on May 25th. The praise contest has been judged live since COVID-19 regulation lifted. From the main church to branch churches, more participants every year. New participants are joining. In the preliminary round, all participants praise with a great passion. This time, I gained confidence through the Manmin Culture Academy.
열심히 기도하며 준비했습니다.
Today, the 10 participants who advanced to the final gathered together. This is because they took a profile photo to create the poster for Manmin Praise Contest. Are you nervous? Sure. Please open your eyes more. It's like a FEMA National Assembly election. Okay, good. The final round will be held live. Therefore, participants must work well with the band. Practice just like an in real contest. As this is a one-time opportunity, they cherish the 30 minutes and work hard together. You came from Masan. How long did it take you to arrive it? I think it took about 3 or 2 hours. How did you come to participate this time? I've a personal reason, and if I have a good result, I will testify.
그러세요? 특별히 나중에 네.
예능 반주단하고 합주.
Today was the first time I practiced the singing along with a band from the art community.
해보시니까 어떠세요? 실제로
How do you feel that you practice with the band?
조금 떨리기도
I'm kind of nervous to practice with them, who I just watch on a GCN.
분들과 처음으로 합주를 하게 돼서 좀 많이 긴장되는 부분이 있었고요. 뭐 어떻게 했는지
I couldn't know how the time passed. It was so fast to spend practicing. Actually, I participated this time with the intention of taking a new leap forward to recover my first love.
2주간을
I will work harder in the remaining 2 weeks before the finals. The Manmin Praise Contest is a venue for discovering a new talent in the praise ministry. To ensure that the final stage goes well, special training by praise missionary Sungwon-sa is also provided. Of course, each participant is guided and improved their skills.
어떻게 잘 끝내고 나오셨어요?
Was it good? It was so good.
어떠셨어요 오늘?
How was the coaching time?
이렇게 같이 선교사님이랑 해보시니까.
확실하게 전문가
Getting feedback from experts and keeping key points in mind when practicing.
확실하게 조언을 해주셔서 많은 깨달음이 됐고 이제 남은 기간 잘
I hope to receive the better result through the remaining time.
파이팅입니다.
파이팅입니다. 파이팅.
Go, go! The makeup room is busy. All performers are preparing to go on a stage with the hair and the makeup team experts. I wonder how the first participants of the Manmin Praise Contest feel. You two must be shaking right now. How are you feeling? It's a bit awkward being in front of the camera, but I've never been in a situation like this before.
이런 긴장되는 상황 속에서 그 전에 저는 의외로 힌돌 출신입니다. 힌도 어렸을 때
Surprisingly, I'm from the Whitestone Choir. I've been in the Whitestone Choir since I was young, and then I was the Nazareth choirs when I was a student,
의외로 네.
participating in some activities on the art committee.
다시 이제 붓기를
But I gained a lot of weight. I need to lose weight too. When participating in this competition, I praise calmly without being nervous,
그냥 올라가서 딱 부르고
just singing on the stage, and I just downstairs. But there was 2 lessons from the praise missionary Sungwon-sa. She advised me not to just sing a hymn from beginning to end, but to think about what kind of a story I want to convey to the believers, and furthermore, what kind of a story I want to present this hymn to Father God. After hearing that, I prayed that once. When I was in 5th grade of elementary school, I had the experience of surviving a car accident that almost killed me. Thank you for reminding me of that experience and giving me grace. There were times when I shed the tears while praying. I want to sing more moving praise to Father God, to Lord and our saints.
이제 감동적인 찬양
I've always tried to do well the practice, but last week
연습할 때 잘하려고만 했었는데 지난주에 저희 이제 당의자님이 인사하는 시간을
I've always tried to do well in practice, but last week I took the time to meet the senior pastor along with the members of the youth mission. She said that in order not to be nervous, I must give up the desire to do well and the approach with the mindset of giving praise to God. I thought, oh, this does not mean that I'm good at the singing or just praising. I have to give a praise to Father God with all my heart for this to be a praise that God is happy to receive. From then on, I of course made a physical effort but also prepared spiritually by praying. This year, the competition will be held live to the band's music and the judges will also be right on site. As a result, the participants are more excited and nervous than before. Let's hear the story about Deacon Sarang, a lecturer at Jeonju Manmin Church. I've had a cold since last week. I thought I was fine today, but when I held the mic and rehearsal, it didn't go well. I conducted a choir at Jeonju Manmin Church and worked as a soloist. And I'm sometimes invited as a singer for a special phrase at anniversary services at the branch churches. Is there any reason you decided to participate this time? A lot of good things happened. I met a good spouse, I got married, and now my wife is giving birth next week. It was an extremely impossible environment, but God the Father guided me well, and I was able to receive the blessing of my house. After that, I received a lot of recognition at work. Of course, I put in some hard work myself, but they recognized me more than I thought. So I was blessed with a promotion last year. I've received so many blessings, both spiritually and physically. So I really felt grateful to Father God. How can I repay this grace? What I can do well is to glorify the Father God through the praise.
그나마 잘할 수 있는 것은 찬양으로 아버지께 영광 돌릴 수 있는 거고 성도님들이
Many saints recommended me to join the praise contest, saying they would support me, but I was not willing to participate in the contest. My singing skills are not that good, so I had no desire to participate in this contest. Something really serious happened at work recently. Because I was in a very difficult situation and couldn't resolve it well, I ended up finding my faults from the spiritual perspective. But I feel like that I've disobeyed something. I had been told to participate in the praise contest since last year, and after submitting the application to participate in the preliminaries, the problem being surprisingly resolved. I was very grateful because this was so serious that I thought I should quit my job. And then, because I do what pleases Father God, nothing don't work. So I received a lot of grace, but I abandoned that grace and left. Through this opportunity, I realized that my soul needed to make some changes. This is how I participate in this competition. Even when it seems like something won't work out, I still solve it by praising it. So I think it was an exciting and happy time during the preparation period. I think I prepared this way with the thought that it would be nice to participate in this praise contest, make Father God happy, testify about the grace I've received, and share this grace with the saints.
이 은혜를 나누면 좋겠다라는 생각으로 그렇게 준비해왔던 것 같아요.
아름다운 천국 새 예루살렘에서
Finally, the 2024 Manmin Praise Contest began with a praise missionary Seungwon Seo as a host. Let's take a look at 10 participants who passed the semifinals. This is the first year since I attend. This is the first year since I attended the first contest. After advancing the finals, I became a singer to prepare the group service or meeting. I think it was a great blessing from God the Father. Whenever I had the opportunity to praise, I think I did it with a longing heart. Father God used me like this even though there were many people, and I was so happy that I was able to praise Him every time. I always had a smooth faith life, but I couldn't experience much of God the Father's love. But I think I shed the most tears while preparing this praising song, because I felt the hand of Father God a lot in my life. So He prepared the necessary things for me. I always feel the living God, but since I don't have much experience, as I prepare for this praise contest, I hear Father God.
울었던 것 같아요. 행복해서 울었죠. 예, 너무 행복해서. 하늘 보자 버리고 십자가 지셨네.
찬양제 나오는 게 쉽지가 않았어요.
Participating in the praise contest wasn't easy to me. When I confessed my faith and prepared to remain steadfast in my faith, I felt that Father God was taking care of every detail of my life.
느껴졌던 것 같아요. 아, 나를 기다리고 계셨구나라는 이런.
I think I felt the heart of Father God. I think I prepared with more gratitude because I felt that Father God was waiting for me. I competed because I wanted to recover my lukewarm faith, and my testimony is that I was able to feel the love of Father God more during the preparation period. While preparing for the praise contest, I started taking vocal classes this year. And around the time I started losing weight at the end of the March, I started dieting and unintentionally lost 12 kilograms. As each day I came closer, rather than feeling nervous, I look forward to standing on the stage and giving glory to Father God. And as I prepared like this, I become more self-controlled in life. I guard my lips, guard my heart, guard my thoughts. As I live through those times, things that didn't work in the past, things that I didn't understand, things that were uncomfortable, I really understand, embrace, and feel like nothing's wrong. And I feel, oh, I'm really becoming sanctified. So I'm so thankful.
성주를 준비하면서 아무래도
As I was preparing the praise contest, I wanted to give glory to Father God with a better results. So I came to the Daniel prayer meeting, even though I normally would not.
아버지랑 더
I think it was good because I felt like I was getting closer to Father God as I prayed.
이 찬양
While practicing, I also wanted to accomplish the heart of the Apostle Paul. And with that in mind, I prepared this hymn and practiced it diligently.
마지막 무대.
The last turn. This is a song new Yurim song, Sister Yurim song, participant number 10, the youngest person in this competition. She has a special testimony. I'm a high school senior and I'm currently preparing for job interviews. Compared to my other friends, I wasn't that good at the speaking. When I went for the interview, I arrived and received a prayer from the little pastor of the parish and then went through the interview. The pastor prays saying, when the prophet preached the gospel, they did not do it with their own knowledge, but because God opened their mouths, please allow this daughter to do the same. I actually went into the interview, but after receiving the prayer, I started smiling at the interviewers, and it was not my intention. I did so well in an interview that interviewers praised me, said, you speak very well. Since I was only one who passed the first round, I passed the second round with ease and ended up working at the company called Hana Asset Management. So I became the first person in my class to be employed. Since my first day of the work was July 22nd, I had to go to the retreat on the same day. I asked my teacher if I was able to postpone to begin the work, but he really firmly refused. The teacher said that according to the common sense, it is impossible to miss the first day of the work, but due to the company's delay in the processing document, my first day of work was postponed to August 1st. So I'm very thankful that I can join the summer retreat and return to the work at the company. The song I chose was a praising song called Following the Path. While preparing for the employment, there was times when I was difficult and I doubted that I could be hired. However, whenever I sang this hymn, I thought the Father God would help me. I prepared this with the hope that I could convey this feeling of mine to our believers as well. So what were the results of the 2024 Manmin Praise Contest? The popularity awards went to the Yehaedong brothers of the Second Youth Mission. The silver awards went to brother Dong-in Kim of the Third Youth Mission. The gold awards to the brother Haedong-ya of the Second Youth Mission also won the popularity awards. Brother Young-ho Kim of Masa Manmin Church received the grand prize of honor and gave glory to Father God. I give glory to Father God who gave me this precious gift. In fact, this song called Worship was a praise that let me win the grand prize at the Manmin Students Praise Contest. I also praised this song when I gave special praise to Father God at the main church for the first time. At the time, I was very impressed because my singing skills were not that great. So, if I were given another good opportunity, I wanted to sing this song again in front of the shepherd, in front of the congregations, and in front of the senior pastor. This time, I was given a great opportunity to honor myself with a song called Worship Again. For me, winning the grand prize is an opportunity to work harder as an opportunity of a grace given by Father God. Also, in the future, I'd like to run forward in my faith and give my talent to Father God who has given me to glorify Him.
거룩한 고려 속에 나는 주를 만났었다네 내가 그분의 낯을 배울 때 새롭게 되어진 나 감사와 기쁨뿐이었고 밝은 새빛을 보았네 주 앞에 꿇어 뛰었을 때 말씀하시기를 거룩 영원하신 주 그 이름 위대하도다 위대하신 왕의
오랜 시간 마음속에 꿈꾸었던
We showed our passion that we had dreamed of for a long time. We offered praise through the 2024 Manmin Praise Contest. In the past, we shed tears and met the Lord who always waited for us without change.
없이 기다리신 주님을 만났습니다. 그리고
In order to become a better believers tomorrow, today we also move forward from our individual positions toward the future of Manmin.
각자의 위치에서 만민의 미래로 나아갑니다.